Hey everybody, I'm Nicole Garneau. I'm a Chicago-based performing artist. One of my projects is called Uprising, and also I'm part of the team of people that runs the Northern Lights Queer Performance and Dance Party with DJ Eric Roldan. It happens on the last Saturday of every month at Parlor on Clark up on the north side in Chicago. I sure did come out about 20 years ago after I got radicalized when I was a camp counselor with all these other young feminist dykey camp counselors in Wisconsin, and I came home and I told my mother and my brothers first. I was afraid of telling my dad, and my brothers were both like, tell us something we don't know, also what's for dinner. My mom was a little bit like, she was understanding. There was some tears. She appointed herself in charge of telling my father, and they proceeded from there. But the thing that happened was that immediately after I came out to my family, I fell in love with this dude who was a cisgendered guy. And honestly, that didn't really, for me, that didn't make me feel any less queer, and our relationship was one in which he understood that he was with a queer woman. But it kind of threw my family off, and so then what happened was a couple of years later when I brought home a woman to, now I was like, I'm really in a relationship now, I'm really dating someone new, I really want you to meet this person. It was like I had to come out all over again, so I had to kind of come out twice. Now, the other thing that I want to say about the coming out process and my family, specifically my parents, because my brothers could care less, but, my parents really the cool thing about my parents was that even though they were kind of upset, they understood that their upset was their problem, and they went looking for resources to help them deal with it. And to tell you the truth, the minister of our church kind of sent them down a road that was really not helpful, sent them to a counselor who tried to talk them into convincing me not to be queer. So that wasn't that helpful, but my parents were resourceful enough to figure out that that wasn't the kind of advice that was really going to help them. So they did find a PFLAG, and both my parents went for a while, and kind of really, I think PFLAG really helped them. That's Parents, Friends, and Family of Lesbians and Gays. And then my mother continued to be active in PFLAG for 20 years and was the star of PFLAG. So I really give PFLAG also a lot of credit for helping my family. That's my coming out story. Come on out to Northern Lights.